Welcome back to another One Piece Course video. In this video I will give you some information for the upcoming V2 Sanji Sugofest and also give you a unit breakdown for the new units. And at the end of the video I will go ahead and tell you if it's worth or not pulling on this particular Sugo-Fest. Now let's start with the dates. Part 1 is starting October 30th on 19 PST and goes through November the 1st. And part 2 starts on November 1st and goes through to November the 3rd. You can pull 6+ Magellan in this one, golds only. If you manage to pull V2 Sanji, he will be max special level. All new units are trusty characters for treasure map check, while Colosseum Opera is still available or this month. You get a stat boost and also reduce special charge time for the units, for the new ones. Now let's go to the pull mechanics. The first multi is always 30 gems. Second and fourth, last poster is a showcase character, meaning you get one of the 7 shown in the left picture on part 1. Part 2 is another picture. Third, 6th, 8 are guaranteed legends. 10th also is the last one, a guaranteed legend with a higher chance of getting a raid boost. 12th, same as 10th, but you get a max special level legend there. Could either be a non-raid boosted or raid boosted. As you know, it's completely random. Now I start with the unit breakdown. Seth is a strength, powerhouse and fighter. His attack is 1172. His health is 2820. His recovery is 356. His captain ability reduces the specials by 1 turn at the start of the fight and boosts the attack of fighter characters by 2.5 and the HP by 1.2. His special, if your captain is a fighter character, he boosts the color affinity of fighter characters by 1.75 for 1 turn. Pretty good special here. Captain ability, there are far better free-to-play ones than him. But the special ability is what makes Seth that good. Even if it's that restrictive to fighters only. But fighters needed a color affinity boost badly, so he's a really good addition for any fighter-based teams. Now let's go to Pekoms. Pekoms is an int powerhouse fighter. His attack is 1417, his health is 2560, his recovery is 301. His captain ability, he boosts the attack of fighter characters by 1.75 and protects from defeat as long as HP is above a certain threshold. I don't know the specific one for this captain ability. His special, he cuts the current HP of one enemy by 20%, that will ignore damage negating abilities and barriers and removes enemies' increased defense buff duration completely. That's a pretty good utility special and also I think a unique one because of the complete removal of enemies' increased defense. When it comes to versatility, Pekoms is far better than Jeff. You can use him on rainbow teams. You can also use him on powerhouse or fighter teams like Hody, Sanji V1, Lucy with a Legend Lucy with a fighter-based team. I think TM Kizaru also works for him, making him a really good unit, Pekoms. Now let's go to Baron Tamago. Tamago is a Dex Free Spirit fighter unit. His attack is 1276. His HP is 2920. His recovery is 351. His captain ability, he boosts the attack of fighter characters by 2.75 if they have a matching orb, or by 2.5 otherwise. His special, he deals 75 times his attack and dex damage to one enemy that will ignore damage negating abilities and barriers. So he's the same as Legend Blackbeard. And if your captain is a fighter character, he changes all orbs, including block orbs on fighter characters, into matching orbs. Pretty amazing special. We needed that for fighter based teams. I highly sorry for the blooper there. I would recommend him also on Lucy based or Team Kizaru based teams. You can also run him on many other ones. There are so many fighter based legend captains you can make teams of. Now let's go to the next raw recruit, which is going to be Pudding. Pudding is a quick cerebral and shooter. Her attack is 1180, her health is 2320, her recovery is 402. Attack and HP are a bit on the low side. Her captain ability, she boosts the attack of all characters by 2 times and the HP by 1.3. And if you don't attack with her, she reduces damage received by 20% for that specific turn. Her special, she changes all orbs on all characters in the Pudding's orb, recovers 5000 HP, reduces damage received by 80% for 1 turn, and reduces bind, despair, paralysis, and increased damage taken by 4 turns. Not gonna lie, best utility unit from this batch. Sadly, no fighter unit, meaning you can't use her, but on a cerebral team, or rainbow team, or Lucy, Legend Lucy team, you wanna have her. Even TMAs, Aokichi V2. She's your go-to utility unit if you need her. One of her special abilities like bind removal, despair removal, or paralysis. Pretty good utility unit. Now let's go to the last unit, which is going to be V2 Sanji. V2 Sanji is a Psy, powerhouse and fighter. His attack is 1520. His health is 3540. His recovery is 376. His captain ability, if there are 6 fighter characters in your crew, he boosts the chain multiplier by 4 times. Same as V1 Rayleigh, but now he's going to additionally boost the attack of fighter characters by 1.75, making him, I would say, the best offensive captain ability we have in the game so far. And here comes the restriction, or bad thing about his captain ability. He lowers the chances of getting matching orbs proportionally to the crew's current HP. I think the higher the HP, the higher your chance of getting a matching orb, but I could be completely wrong. If I'm wrong, just go ahead and correct me in the comments. Thank you for that. His special, he deals 150 times his character's attack in Psy damage to one enemy. If HP is above 50%, he boosts the attack of fighter characters by 2.25 for 1 turn. If Sanji is a captain or friend captain, it reduces the chain multiplier limit and chain coefficient reduction by 10 turns. The special itself, if there wouldn't be that HP restriction, it would be broken. But this way it's kind of okay. But there are many ways to regain HP with fighter units or use damage reduction. So you shouldn't have any problems using the special. Overall, I would rate Sanji at a solid 9.5 out of 10 because of the captain ability restriction and also the special restriction. But nonetheless, in my opinion, he's the best offensive legend we have in the game so far. And now I'm going to tell you if it's worth pulling or not. In my opinion, because the whole batch itself is that good, you should go ahead and pull, even if you're free to play. Depending on your orb situation, do either one first pull on part 1 or 2, whatever you like. Or you can do 2 part 1 pulls, meaning you spend 30 gems on part 1 and 30 on part 2. And if you're free to play and around, I would say 200 orbs or something like that, I would go ahead and do 3 multiples on either part 1 or part 2. Part 1, the best legends rate boosted are V2 Shanks, Katakuri. On part 2 it's Akainu V2 and Robin. And of course, if you are a spender on this game, it depends on what you wanna spend on it and or what you can do, depending on your wallet situation. It's up to you. Considering myself, I don't know how much or how deep I will go in. You're gonna see it when I upload my video of the pulls. I haven't made my mind up yet, but I can go ahead and say I really want that V2 Sanji, and after this one I'm going to save up for G4 Nami on Christmas. Now, if you have any questions, requests whatsoever, just leave a comment below. And as always, thank you for watching the video and see you on the next one. Bye bye.